Welcome everyone, and thank you for tuning in. In today's video, I will be discussing some benefits of the VA home loan. So if you are a veteran on active duty or know someone who fits into those categories, this video could be of some interest to you. First off, my name is Mike. I am a realtor with Homes of Idaho here in Boise. And with that said, let's go ahead and get into it. So, like I was saying, we're going to be discussing 10 benefits of the VA loan process, or of the VA loan. Like I said, we're going to be discussing 10 benefits of the VA home loan. Now, there are a lot of benefits to the VA home loan, which I can't get into all of them in this video, but if you guys would like more information, I'll leave my contact info in the details or in the description below. And I'd, feel free to reach out. I'd be glad to talk to you guys. All right, so let's get into it. Benefit number 1. No down payment required. This is perhaps the most appealing feature of the VA loan. It allows veterans and active duty service members to purchase a home with no down payment. This means you can become a homeowner without the burden of saving up a substantial amount of money. And instead of using that hard-earned money for just a down payment, you can put it towards moving costs, closing costs, or in this market, potentially an interest rate buy down, which you would see the benefit of for years to come. Benefit number 2, competitive interest rates. So with the VA loans, they are known for offering competitive rates, often lower than what you would see with conventional loans. This feature not only helps you secure a more affordable monthly mortgage amount, but it also results in significant long-term savings as well. With lower interest rates, you can maximize the value of your investment and allocate your financial resources to other priorities, making homeownership a more appealing option. Benefit number 3. And sorry guys, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my computer screen because I have some highlighted points I definitely want to hit on while I'm going through these benefits. So if you see that, that's, if you're wondering why I'm doing that, that's why. But so benefit number 3, no private mortgage insurance, or what we call PMI. So unlike many conventional loans, which are going to require at least a 20% down payment to avoid PMI, the VA home loans do not require that. PMI is an additional cost that can significantly increase your monthly mortgage payment, but with the VA loan, you can avoid this expense altogether. This means you can keep more of your money in your pocket, reduce overall cost of homeownership. It is a substantial financial advantage to veterans. Benefit number 4 is going to be flexible credit requirements. Now, what does that mean? That means that the VA, they have a program that is celebrated for its flexibility when it comes to credit requirements. So while good credit score is, obviously going to be more beneficial, VA loans tend to be more forgiving with past credit challenges. This means that veterans and active duty service members with less than perfect credit can still qualify for a VA loan. So again, if you screwed up, in the past financially, there's a little bit more give on the VA loan than other conventional loans. Benefit number 5, limited closing cost. Going back to what I said earlier when we referenced the no down payment, 2 of the biggest things that I find buyers struggling with most tends to be the down payment and the closing costs. So when closing on a home, there are going to be various fees associated with that. The average VA borrower will be looking at paying anywhere from 3 to 5% of the loan amount in closing costs. But with the VA loan, there are limits on those closing costs, ensuring that you're not hit with unexpected excessive expenses at the end of the transaction. It's just another way that the VA loan makes it more affordable for vets. All right, we're moving right along, guys. Number 6 is going to be no prepayment penalties. This is fantastic. I think it gets overlooked too quite a bit. So with a VA loan, there are no prepayment penalties. So if you were to, let's say you had a 30-year fixed and you made one extra payment every year, you would take your then 30-year loan and you'd cut it down to 15. So it's a huge benefit. The fact you're not going to get hit with prepayment penalties is awesome. if anyone is capable of doing that, I recommend it. The benefit not only empowers you to become debt-free sooner, but it also helps you save on interest over the life of the loan. And everyone at the closing table gets presented with that 30-year long horrific sheet of what you will have ended up paying for your home. And it's typically like double what you're buying it for. So it's a great option that the VA offers. Benefit number 7, assumable loans. Now, this is going to be very beneficial to veterans looking to sell their home now, especially if you bought during 2020, 2021, during the low interest rates. Assumable loans means that a buyer can come in and assume that loan of the seller and keep that low interest rate, which is, if you bought in 2020 and 2021, could be a very substantial selling point when you go to list your home. It's a unique benefit that can add value and facilitate a smoother transaction when it's time to relocate. In our current market, with interest rates being as high as they were, I think I mentioned earlier, I mean, you're looking up into the low 8s. This could be huge. If you're sitting on a 2.5%, 3%, that's valuable, and it could end up bringing you more money at the closing table. So it's a great tool. And one key fact here is the buyer assuming the loan does not have to be a veteran or serving on active duty, so it can be a civilian. There are some intricacies there that you would definitely want to know about prior to moving forward with that option. But like I said, if you have questions, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to go into that with you. All right, guys, just a couple more left here. Benefit number 8, funding fee flexibility. Now, every loan is going to have a funding fee attached to it, but with the VA funding fee, veterans have options on how this fee is going to be handled or paid. You can choose to roll it into the loan amount, reducing your overall upfront costs, which is great. In some cases, the fee may be waived, which I wasn't aware of until here recently, but if you have at least a 10% VA disability rating, this fee can be waived. So if you are in the process of closing, make sure you bring that up to your title and escrow or your lender, and make sure that you guys are taking full advantage of all the VA benefits that you are entitled to. Benefit number 9, streamlined refinancing. Now, this one I'm not super familiar with, but I did some digging into it, and it looks like the VA offers this streamlined refinancing program called the Interest Rate Reduction Refinance Loan. Mouthful there. It's a program designed to make refinancing your existing VA loan easier and more cost effective. It allows for lower interest rates, potentially reduce monthly mortgage payments. Obviously, if you're refinancing, that's the goal, is to get lower interest rates, but it looks like it's a more hassle-free way specifically made or tailored to the VA loan. So great benefit. Last benefit, guys, benefit number 10 is going to be protecting your rights to foreclosure avoidance. Now, I threw this in here because with our market moving in the way that it is, there's a potential we're going to see some more foreclosures come on the market here in the next 6-12 months. So I wanted to throw this in as a benefit because the VA is committed to helping veterans who are facing some financially hard times and potentially a foreclosure, and they want to try to avoid that. They have established policies and programs to provide support and assistance to those vets, and informing you guys of your rights and the challenges that you face can help you better protect your family and your house and avoid that foreclosure. So I wanted to just throw that in there, that there's always options for people that are facing hard times, and with interest rates and inflation and the cost of everything going through the roof, it is possible we're going to see more foreclosures in the future. So good to know. All right, guys, so there you have it. 10 benefits of the VA home loan. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, or you're looking to maybe do an upgrade into more of a luxury new construction type, or you're relocating due to military service, the VA program can be a great resource for us vets. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. My contact information will be below in the description. I'm also going to leave a link in there to my buyer's guide. It's a great resource that I love to give to buyers, first-time home buyers, experienced buyers who haven't maybe purchased in 5-7 years. It kind of walks you through the process, informs you of what to expect, how to go about things. It's a great resource. You can download it for free. Just follow the link in the description below. I think that's it for this video. If you guys found value or benefit in the video, please hit the like button, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.